So, I just heard about the Blair Witch Project. The Blair White incident in America where she wore a Maga hat. And she wore the hat, she went out, and then someone attacked her. And then someone threw a drink in her face. That's pretty fucked up, really, isn't it? And Blair White's one of these people who's she's very pretty, and she kind of carries the sort of the passing flag of transness, and yeah, I think it's really fucked up, to be honest. I have so many conflicting feelings about this as well. Like, she did it on purpose, but that doesn't excuse what happened. And then the guy who did it, you took a look at him. There was a moment where the video kind of captured him, and it was like he's clearly retarded. Like, that's the face of a person who's retarded, and that's really fucked up as well, because I think a lot of these people who are on the left do actually suffer from mental health issues, like genuine fucking mental health deficiencies where their brains don't work properly, like even marginally, like not even capable of self-reflection and analysis, and it's pretty fucked up, to be honest. And I think instantly I got very jealous of Blair, because I was like, oh, she's so pretty and lovely and gorgeous, and I love her, and she's amazing, and I wish I was pretty and gorgeous and amazing as well, but I'm not, and I hate it. And I hate her and all that. It's annoying. And then but then gosh, it's like, what happened to her was a fraction of the kind of shit that happened to me, and like I'm still in fucking recovery now, and I'm just like, yeah, man, dude, like have a bottle smashed over your head and have actual fucking acid thrown in your face, and get back to me. It's like Oppression Olympics time. It's like, I've had it worse than you. Just saying, it's like, what happened to her was like a fraction of what happened to me. And when I was attacked, what happened was they attacked me from behind, and you know, smashed this bottle over my head, and I was just like, psh, and I was just like, instantly I was like, fuck, and like I felt the bottle hit, and I was still kind of standing, and I sort of like turned around dazed, like, what the fuck? And then they, like, you know, threw something in my face and whatever, and I was just like, what the fuck? You know, get a shower and stuff like this, and gosh, you know, in the limelight I look like this, you know, I mean, in the light, without makeup, but in the limelight I look like a hideous troll. But you've seen me anyway, but by day I'm a troll. Look at the limelight on my face. My face is melting, I'm a witch. Anyway, so she's lucky it wasn't, I mean, the thing is, like, really kind of harsh acid is kind of hard to come by, like hydrochloric, like really. So, you know, it was just probably battery acid or something like that, and, you know, just wash it off in the shower and it was fine. You know, I already have fucked up skin, so it's all good. You can't fuck up what's already fucked up, baby. But the concussion, my fucking God, I've never been attacked like that before. Yeah. I've been triggered to violence for various different times in my life. You know, I'm guilty of violent acts towards people, both men and women. Like, in my eyes, it's one of these kinds of things where, you know, when you lose it, like, you probably kind of just lose it, like, you know, and you just start fucking punching people, and it's like, you know, the red mist clears and you're like, fuck, I've just punched someone in the face, what am I doing, sort of thing. You know, the mitigating circumstances around those kinds of situations where I'm in a fight with someone, you know, like someone's come up to me and like beefing with me and like, you blah, 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 and I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, fucking fight then, you know. And they're like, they'll hit me and I'll like lamp them back or something, you know. But yeah, I mean, there's like, you know, this is completely different. Like, I was antagonistic, but then she's just her own person. She should have, you know, she's got her, you know, it's invasion of space and privacy and invasion of space, and no one should have to walk down the street and be afraid of that from happening. And having been a victim of violence, you know, and transphobic violence is at that, you know, because they smashed a bottle over my head specifically because, like, you're a bloke, innit, and blokes get this, innit. I don't know many women who have had a bottle smashed over their head, to be honest. I know a lot of women who've been really kind of physically assaulted in their lives and stuff like that. I'm just saying, it's a very kind of blokey thing to do, kind of thing. Very subversive transphobia, like calling me a bloke and stuff like this. I was reading the comments of some black guy's channel and they were like, oh, did you hear about that boy? No, did you hear about that girl who committed suicide because they wouldn't call her a boy? You should read about that, mate. And I'm like, do you know who you're subscribed to? Like, why are you subscribed to some black... Like, he's the least homophobic, least transphobic, least fucking racist kind of person, and yet these people are subscribed to his channel, and it's fucked up, to be honest. He stood me up once. I'm gonna meet him at the airport, and he trolled me, and I felt really, really, really humiliated and ridiculous. But that's life, I guess, isn't it? Anyway, he messaged me the next day and was like, where were you? And I was like, where were you? Anyway, but yeah, I mean, it's fucked up, to be honest. It's fucked up. Nobody should have to deal with that. And, yeah, I hope she's okay. She's gonna be okay. She's got a lot more support than I do. I've had to do this on my own. Oh, poor me. Where's the violin? But yeah, it's nice that someone like her's got like all of the support, but like, yeah, it's a little bit of a bitter pill to swallow when like that kind of shit happens, and I'm like sort of like, you know, on my own, on my J's, at home, sitting at home, trying to fucking sort this shit out, and like, how do you really kind of recover from a concussion, really? Like, it's been a bit of a weird couple of months. I still feel the effects in my head of just stuff. Anyway, that was it. And it was also kind of like, you know, just one of these kinds of things that sort of happens, isn't it? And you're just like, oh, for fuck's sake, really? Just carrying on. Everyone's being a fucking idiot. Everyone's trolling each other. And the thing is, it's like you're trolling, like, at this point, people with mental deficiencies. That guy, he's wearing a fucking pussy hat and he's fucking retarded. And it's just, he's probably lashing out and acting out and stuff like this. And you could see he was just like, you know, like a mentally ill child who just sort of like got on it was sad. It was sad to watch. But they use people like him. And you've got to stay away from these people. They're called the loony left for a reason, right? Because they are actually loony. Being lumped in with them is fucking pathetic, and it's hard to distance yourself. But at the same time, I'm completely crazy as well. I am actually crazy. I'm like... Anyway,